Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a bit of a big life update. So I've made myself a hot chocolate. I would suggest that you do the same if you want to sit and get cozy and just listen to me talk about what is happening. And I'm so excited. I'm actually going to have like the first taste. It feels really hot though. It's pretty hot. I think I maybe overheated the milk a little, but I fired on some marshmallows on top. I've got a Whittards hot chocolate. I should have brought it to show you. I love their hot chocolate. It's some of the best, and this one is a Rocky Road one. So I've had it before. It's really, really nice. So you'll have seen by the title that Stephen and I are moving. So that is the big life update. Oh great, my camera battery is about to be full. Alright, I'll be back in a sec, maybe in a slightly different position. Alright, so I'm back and fingers crossed this is going to be okay and now the battery isn't going to die. So yeah, where was I? Basically, we are moving. Stephen and his family are originally from an island off of Scotland. Called Uist, so that is where we're moving to. It's a big move. I'm not sure exactly the mileage, but it's pretty far away. It takes 5.5 hours to drive up to the top of Skye, and then you get a ferry over from there. And the ferries, is the ferry an hour? I can't remember. Maybe an hour and a half actually. So it is quite far away. It's a big thing that we're doing, but we just want to give it a shot. I've visited there and every time I have, I've absolutely loved it. You'll know me that I adore Scotland. I don't think I could ever live anywhere else. Obviously I have in the past, like I lived in the Netherlands, and I think for a short period of time that is a good thing to do because it really helps you grow as a person. So I wouldn't rule out that again. In terms of like my life, I'll only ever live in Scotland because I'm just absolutely addicted to the country that I live in. So with that being said, we have decided to move to US and try out the island life. Sorry, my hair's really annoying me. I was at my mum and dad's earlier outside because of the new rules, and it's got all wet and matted and my parting's everywhere, but never mind, I thought I would just film this video. Stephen and I are quitting our jobs. We're taking the possessions that we own, which to be honest isn't that much, and we're moving up to US. So we're moving in with his parents initially until we get organised and settled. So that was amazing of them to offer that. It really makes life easier. We probably couldn't have done it the way that we're doing it otherwise. We would have had to have both had jobs to move to, which would have been difficult. I think it is going to be easier to hunt for jobs whilst we're there. I have some savings, so I'm not too fussed about getting a job right away, and I'd quite like to settle in and get to know the island because I don't really know it that well, and just get things kind of organised. Like I have to register with like the doctor and like a dentist and just do all that life stuff. So I'm very lucky that we're in the position that we can live with them and not have as many outgoings as we did here, and that I have been able to save. Oh my god, I'm getting marshmallow everywhere. This is so good though. I just adore hot chocolate, and there's something nice about having it this time of the year. So we will be hunting for jobs. There's one going at the moment that I'm going to apply for, so we'll give that a go. But we're just taking the risk, and I know it's probably not the best time, and it's funny because lots of different people have different opinions on it, and ultimately all that does matter is our opinion and what we want to do in situations, so that's fine. But it is interesting to hear the different views that come from people. Obviously we're moving in the winter and that's quite a big thing, but you know what, if I can get through the winter then the spring will come along and it'll be happy days. Generally I'm quite an optimistic person, so I'm going with a positive outlook, and we've said a year. We're going to try out a year and see how we get on living over there. So it is all very exciting. It's all very different though because it's a completely different lifestyle, way to live. It's like nothing I've ever known before. Even when I lived in the Netherlands, you could still walk to like a supermarket. This is entirely different. To get to your closest shop, you know, it's like half-hour drive and stuff like that. So it is a different lifestyle. But I'm excited. I'm really excited to try it out. And I don't know, when I was in Marks and Spencer's, I know that it was right for me at the time because I was studying and there were reasons that I was there, but I feel like I was almost kind of like stuck and I didn't want to try change. And then I moved to the castle, and the castle's been amazing, and I'll be so sad to leave it. And I think it's just inspired me, and it's made me realise that change is really good for you. there's nothing worse than if you're not loving a situation, a job, a house, then just sticking it out because the alternative is too much effort or because it might not work out. Because what's the worst that can happen? We leave our jobs, we go to US, it doesn't work, we come back. Like, the mainland isn't going anywhere. We're always going to be able to come back and try life here. So I guess as I've gotten older, I think I've become a bit more outgoing, and I don't know, I like to take risks. Maybe that's weird, I don't know. Maybe that's not the best idea when I'm coming up to the age where I'll start to have like a family and stuff. But that's another reason, like, we don't have a family, we don't have a mortgage, this is a rental property, so now's the time. Like, we're not tied into anything, why shouldn't we try it? So that's what's happening. Quite a big life update. Oh my god, all these marshmallows are melting, it's divine. In terms of the dates, I finish up work on the 20th of October, so that is that 2 weeks on Tuesday, I think, and then we are leaving on the 30th of October. Stephen's finishing up work on the same day, and that means that we have like over a week to get the flat packed up, organised, cleaned, you know, just leaving it exactly as we found it when we moved in. Well, actually we'll be leaving it nicer because it was a bit of a mess when we moved in, but anyway. So it gives us plenty of time to get organised, and what we're going to do is Stephen's going to go up to US, take his car up and get a van. We're hiring it from up there, and then he'll come down, we'll fill up the van with everything that we're taking, and then he'll drive the van up and I'll just drive my car up. And that'll be my first time driving onto a ferry, although I did drive onto a ferry to go over to Skye, but it was like one of the smaller ferries, so I've never driven onto like the big one where you like park the car and then get out. I don't think I have anyway, because I think normally we take Stephen's car, or if I've ever driven up there I've left my car at the ferry terminal, and we've just like used a family car when we were visiting. So yeah, it's a big life update, and I wonder if some of you had an inclination. I did put up something on my Instagram page about that, you know, done a big thing, and that was handing in my work notice, which that was the hardest part, was like deciding to just do it and go. And I think once I made that decision I was quite accepting of it. It's been quite a natural flow, like we're just kind of tidying up things here now, phoning different companies that we need to cancel things or square away like our last bill and things like that. So yeah, it's all happening. I'll be really sad to leave my work. They're such a lovely, lovely bunch. It's been a fantastic opportunity and I really have grown. So yeah, it'll be sad, but on to new opportunities hopefully. So we don't have that much to take. I'm going to take the TV unit, which is in this room, and the TV. The couches are actually going to go to my sister. We have a few bits of furniture in the bedroom, but we have a table in the kitchen that we're just going to sell on like Gumtree, the table and the chairs, and then that's it. We don't have anything else like in the bathroom or anything like that. So we should manage to fit it all in a van and 2 cars, because we really don't have all that much stuff. I need to do a little bit of like a declutter as well, and mostly get rid of quite a lot of paperwork I've got and documents and things like that. So really we're just soaking up our last month here. We'll have had over a year here by the time that we leave, so it's been like our first wee home together, and we lived here for a year and it's been fantastic. And this time last year we were just about to get the keys and we were so excited, you know, at the prospect of having our own wee place together. So it's been everything we wanted it to be and more. It's just that now is the right time to move on, to try something new. And I think we have to. If we don't, I would always ask what if. And I think let's give it a go, and it doesn't have to be forever. If you go through life with that mindset, with like closing things off and saying, this is what we're now going to do for the rest of our lives, like you'll never be happy, because things have to be fluid and you have to be comfortable with changing them, trying them, and you know, seeing how they go. Obviously the hardest part for me is going to be leaving my family and friends. It's going to be really, really difficult. But the joys of the modern world is that we can FaceTime and we can phone, and you know, I'll be down often, hopefully, because everything that's happening with COVID would make that more difficult. But when COVID isn't around, and hopefully there'll be a time where it won't be, I will visit often, and I hope that people will come and stay with us and visit us if it lasts longer than a year and we get our own place and all that sort of stuff. But we're just really playing it by ear. So yeah, that's the life update. and I guess that means things will change on this channel. I'll be staying with Stephen's parents for the first wee while, that's the plan obviously, so I'll need to find like some sort of setup to film in their house. Editing, Sophie has just realised she has a massive part of marshmallow stuck to her lip right about now, so sorry about that. They live by this beautiful beach and I can't wait for gorgeous frosty beach walks. Obviously I won't be on that beach if it's really windy and wet and miserable, but I'm hoping there'll be a few really nice like wintry days, and I'll be spending my birthday there, and yeah, it'll be very different. Anyway, I'm very excited. I know that Stephen's excited too, and I hope that comes across, and here's to the next chapter. So thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you very soon. I've already filmed a flat tour of this flat because I wanted to have it for a memory, so that video will be going up soon actually. Keep an eye out for that, because it's all edited and stuff. So I hope you'll enjoy that, because it'd be nice to have it to look back on, because it really has been our first wee home. Anyway, thanks so much for watching guys, and I hope that you will stick around to join us on this journey. I'll leave my Instagram link down below and you can go and follow me there because I'll be putting everything on that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye!